makeup is better than we have. Maybe white is too easy in Belgium and France.
And now with the UCI, they have the Pro Tour, which is changing everything about how the cycling is evolving. I'd like your comments on when you think about Pro Tour, and maybe now it requires the riders to do a lot more races. So maybe, as you said, when riders win a few races, maybe they get spoiled and they don't want to go do all these races and focus. Do you think it's better, your comments on the Pro Tour, and forcing riders to have to do many more races?
Yeah, the Pro Tour is not bad, but for me, in this moment, there's too much race for the Pro Tour. Because the big riders, like Ulrich, like the fast, they do not all the Pro Tour races. So the young riders have to ride more, and that's also dangerous. Because the young riders have to go to the other races, so they will run up for when they have to start in big races. So I think the Pro Tour is good, but to me it's too much racing.
With the Pro Tour, and we've been watching the Tour de France, and you've been doing the commentating with Belgian television. No more. You got tired of doing that. No more running around for 3 weeks. Lance is retired. There's many people that are sad about that. There's many people that are happy about that. But looking towards next year, do you have a prediction for a winner?
It's very difficult to say because, yeah, maybe Dan Busson is good, Dan Busson is good, because this riders have a lot of experience, but I think we have to see also for young riders coming, and you never know. You have riders in Denmark like Breschel, a good rider, in the United States with Dan Busson, to Georgia, and then it's very well to Spain. I think that rider is also possible. We have Popovic, but yeah, that's very open. Next year we'll see which rider is best prepared to really compete.
So
yes, we have also like Floyd Landis. I know what's to Germany. This American riders are very strong in this moment.
Right now we're probably the strongest American contingent that we've ever had.
Absolutely, George Winklepi, the biggest states in the Tour this year. So let's see. This year is very open.
Yeah, George, Levi, Floyd, Bobby Julian doing very well.
Yes.
Danielson, Chris Horner was definitely showing himself. And you see these guys racing the Tour de France, and obviously you've known riders like George, and you see these other guys. If you look at those American type riders in the next couple of years, because most of these guys are all the same age.
Not Danielson.
No, not Danielson. He's got a long ways to go. But do you see one of these guys standing out maybe more than the other, specifically for like a Tour race? Maybe someone who you have noticed better talent at time trialing and climbing that might be able to really showcase themselves now that Lance is gone when this Tour de France does open up next year.
You have to see because it's difficult to see for George, because he was doing a lot of work for the last years for Lance. I think George, Michael and Floyd, I think the best for the overall. It's difficult to say one better than the other. Maybe George has maybe the most of talent, but the other two are also very good.
Right now with American cycling, we've had a lot of very, very strong riders right now. They're all kind of in the same age. The next couple of years, they're probably going to end up retiring. And there's a bit of a gap. Luckily, we have like a David Zabriskie. We have Danielson, who's a phenomenal climber, and still learning the ropes of how to battle in the peloton. From Belgium, is there any young riders? I mean, Boonen is young, obviously, like a one-day classic rider. Is there anybody else like that we could see coming up or surprising us? Kind of, let's say, we could say the way Danielson kind of surprised a lot of people this year.
Yeah. Well, I think in Belgium we have a few good riders, but I think the best one is Meersman. He was 7th in the World Championship. He's only 20 years old, and he's very complete. He won a lot of races in Belgium, and also he's climbing good. He's very complete. He's only 20 years, and I think maybe we hope so. But also, like I tell you, in Denmark, we have a very young rider like Breschel. He's very strong. He's on this year, and he's very complete too. And Anthony Guillain was also third in the World Championship. He's also very young. So maybe you have a new generations coming, and they have to work hard.
the young riders, not only actually totally opposite, but Axel. He's been racing for a long time. He said when he first started off, Eddy Merckx a lot of pressure on himself trying to ride underneath your name, and he's been phenomenal building a career of his own. And I know when you're doing Belgian commentating, you win a stage in the Giro and everything like that. How proud and exciting is it when you're being able to watch him be successful in doing it? And can you tell us what his plans are for next year?
Yeah, I'm very proud when actually he's doing well now, because you know, when it's not, like you say, it's not easy for him, because he comes not from Spa, and after all what they're doing. So now we compare with his fathers. So it was easy for him, but it was his choice. So but I think now next year we're going to ride for that, and he's very happy, and I think also he can do a pretty good season.
A few years ago, a lot of people noticed big changes in your physique. You were a lot heavier before, and you flew on the bike. You rode like a madman. You go a couple hours out there, and you can hammer it, 28, 25 miles an hour. Now you've lost a lot of weight. Are you going even faster on the bike now?
I'm going slower in the descent now. But I feel better.
So I think we're going to open it up a little bit to the audience for some question and answer for a little bit. And so I guess the best bet is just kind of raise your hand, and I'll try to pick someone out and make sure to yell so we can kind of hear what the question is, and I'll try to rephrase it. So why don't we start in the front here?
Hey Eddie, when you train, did you just go out and ride and climb, or did you do like nowadays they do intervals and weight training in the wintertime? Did you do anything like that?
The question for Eddie is, when Eddie was training, did he used to just go out and ride, or did he used to do specific training of like intervals and training with heart rate and specific in the mountains or sprints when he was preparing for the races?
No, not especially, because we have no time. Because in the summer we ride on the road, in the winter we did 6 days. So I only stopped for 3 weeks, and then what I was doing was cross-country skiing in the mountains to recover a little bit, and then try again for the next year. So that also to me, I did not. I was too heavy. Also, I was afraid to take so much weight, doing power training and things like that. And also, it was not so technical in that time. It was not so professional.
And when you were training, though, would you go out and ride for like just 5 hours every day for 5 hours, or did you actually do specific stuff like intervals and oils and ride it off?
It depends. In the beginning of the season, yes, we did interval, because we did the training camp. We trained on distance, but then on the end of the training, we did like in the race, very good speed, and that was like. And also we were trained in Italy, and then in the climbing we do like interval, because then you have to force. Yeah. But during the season we ran so much that we did. I think maybe 2-3 races in the classics. We start doing in the beginning of the season, like Paris, first Tour Sardaigne, then go back home to Fort, then go to Paris, then Milan-San Remo, then after Milan-San Remo we get again, then we went Tour of Flanders, then maybe Sinai Catalana, and Paris-Roubaix. So never ending. So we did only interval in February.
Question is, what was your best day of bike racing?
It's difficult to say. I had a lot of good days when I was young. So, but I think maybe the stage in the Tour de France 69 or the stage in 68 in the Tour de France. I think that was. Because there was a break with 9 minutes in Italy in 68, and then in Ketchum, and I win the stage in the Cristina Varela was one of the worst difficult climbs.
It breaks a 9-minute gap.
Yeah, and then
How long will we do that? The 74 World Championships win, he knew that he took 7A.
he took the lane, the last lap, so it was difficult to catch him because that day was very strong. And he also 74 with a long season. And right to the classics, to Italy, to Switzerland, to the France, and then after to the France, 32 days returning, and then go to Montreal. So I have to say that, and then Devon was in the break and had a lot of help from the Van Spriegel on the veteran team, and I think if Van Spriegel was there, I think he couldn't win the World Championship.
You have a very good memory of remembering a lot of the days and the races, and considering how much you did.
Especially,
I can't remember anything. It blurs together. I'm amazed at how you have it's like almost catalog. You have a very good memory of a lot of how these races are.
I know that 74 because, you know, I won the World Championship after so big season. So that's why you remember that, because afterwards you say it was possible because I was going to Montreal and work light. And then we did training up to 250 kilometers and then canceling is better. And a good team, and that was very good. And also the course was very, very good. It's hard to race and
The question is how did he train for the 1 hour record? I rode my bike.
But because, as you know, the record was built in 68 by Olrider during the Olympic Games, because he was training with the Italian national team there for 2-3 weeks. And